Alrighty, so what I'm going to have you do today is warm up for a couple minutes on the treadmill at a light jog, and then I'm going to have you do a few squats as a resistance training exercise, and then we will cool down on the treadmill at a light walk. So go ahead and start with your feet off of the treadmill, good, and go ahead and click the quick start button right there. And then for most people, about 4 miles an hour is about the borderline for a light jog. So go ahead and start walking. There you go. And go up to about 4 miles an hour and see how that is for you. Alright, we're gonna warm up for 2 minutes. At any point during this, if you want to check your heart rate, all you do is put your hands on these metal things and it will show you on the screen here. Also up here on the screen, if you're ever wondering how far you go, it shows you the distance there. It shows your mile pace there, which is 15 minutes right now. And then right here, it shows you your total time elapsed. So that's what you're gonna be looking for 2 minutes for your warm up. And if you ever wanted to increase the incline, make you run a little bit uphill, you can always push that button if you want. You don't have to do it right now, but also, if you're ever running and you get to a point where you feel like you might be struggling or about to fall or something, you can click this emergency stop button and it'll just stop you and you can slow it down there. Alright, so you hit 2 minutes, go ahead and decrease the speed down to 0. Okay, good job. Now we're gonna go over here and have you do some body weight squats. Okay. So stand with your feet about shoulder width apart. And I'm gonna stand from the side to watch you. And as you go down, sit back as if you are sitting back in a chair. Make sure your knees are completely in line with your ankles. Don't let your knees go in front of your toes there. And then make sure your back is always straight and your chest is forward. Sometimes if you're ever having trouble with this, you can look up a little bit just to try and keep your back in that nice posture. So go ahead and sit back for me. Good. Do about 10 reps of this, and then we'll do 2 sets. Make sure you keep your weight in your ankles throughout the whole squat. Good job. And your knees are going to about 90 degrees, which is perfect. All right, was that 10? All right, take about 30 seconds to a minute rest, and then we will go again. Okay, for your cool down, what I want you to do is go at a light walk pace. So usually this is around 2 to 2.5 miles an hour for most people. So we'll go to 2 and see how you feel. So go ahead and click the start button. Once it starts, you can step onto the moving part of the treadmill. Alright, now increase it up to 2. How does that speed feel for you? Is it good?
It feels good.
Okay, we'll keep it at that for 1 minute for your cool down. And again, for your cool down, it can sometimes be helpful to monitor your heart rate to make sure you're actually getting your body settled down from exercise. So go ahead and try that. We'll see. It'll show up here whenever it picks it up. It might take a few minutes, or a few seconds. There you go, 110, 100. And we are at a minute, so you are all finished. Good job.